Hey all my dear students, welcome back again to H.S.P and World of Chemistry. Right now we are going to deal with 6 most confusing reactions. You have to focus over here, right? If you really want to get good marks, just focus. If you see benzene, reaction with chlorine. If chlorine is given in dark and in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, remember that in the dark, ESR can take place, electrophilic substitution reaction. Remember that chlorine cannot break by itself. Just to break down the chlorine, you need electrophile, that is Lewis acid. So anhydrous AlCl3, what anhydrous AlCl3 will do, just remember that anhydrous AlCl3 will come to the chlorine and definitely it will break down chlorine. It will break down chlorine, just like if you see, if I say this is Cl2 and anhydrous AlCl3 will come and it will take away one Cl negative because AlCl3 is electron deficient. So it will take away Cl negative, and in this way Cl plus will get generated. Remember that Cl plus generate hoga, and this Cl plus will attack on the benzene ring because you have taken excess of Cl2. So the same reaction will take place 6 times. Hydrogen will get replaced and chlorine will take the position in place of hydrogen. So the aromaticity will still maintain. That means your hexachlorobenzene, if the examiner is asking about hexachlorobenzene, then hexachlorobenzene is aromatic. It will follow Huckel's rule and it is a planar compound. On the other hand, if you see that reaction is carried out in presence of sunlight, so sunlight or H nu or diffuse sunlight or thermally, that is 500 Kelvin. 500 Kelvin is given, that means thermally reaction will take place through free radical formation or photochemically free radical formation. That free radical will attack on benzene and double bond will get destroyed. Remember that double bond will not be there, though. Remember that it's not your benzene. ये benzene नहीं है. This is not your benzene. This is not aromatic. And you see hydrogens are there, chlorine is there, carbon is there. C6, H6, Cl6, triple six. Better to see triple six. Remember that its name is benzene hexachloride. In the name benzene is there, but it is not benzene at all. Remember that the examiner will give assertion and reasoning that benzene hexachloride is aromatic. Assertion and reason is it follows Huckel's rule, planarity rule. You will say, yeah, of course. You will get trapped. This time examiner has asked very simple question, that how many chlorines are there in both. There are 6 chlorine. The upper one is C6, Cl6, no hydrogen, but here C6, H6, Cl6. So question was easy, but this time it will be a tricky one. You will, if you are getting confused, you will lose your marks. Remember that. And benzene hexachloride name is benzene, it's not benzene. And remember that its name is gamexine or linden. It is used as an insecticide. Farmers use it. And remember that if it would have been aromatic, how the insects will die. So remember that it is insecticide, that means it must be suffocating. That's why insects are dying. Got it? This was the first part, 2 reaction. Now see the second. It's given in class 11th NCERT. Remember that. Now see, if you look the reaction, Reimer-Tiemann reaction, whenever chloroform KOH is coming in your brain, always it's coming that it's Reimer-Tiemann reaction. But at the same time, if chloroform KOH is there, it can be either Reimer-Tiemann reaction or it can be carbylamine reaction. Remember that 2 reactions. in two reactions the reagent is same, chloroform KOH, chloroform KOH, it may be possible that same reaction, both the two reactions can take place simultaneously. It may be possible. And this time a tricky question examiner can give based on both the two reagents and the reactant, same reaction is taking place. For example, if I say in benzene there is NH2 as well as there is OH. So OH will say, according to me, it will be salicylaldehyde Reimer-Tiemann reaction, and according to NH2, it will be carbylamine reaction. So NH2 will change into isocyanide. So same reagent, whenever you see the same reagent, think about that carbylamine reaction as well as your रीमर reaction. जब भी मैं क्लोरोफॉर्म के OH देखूं मेरा तो माइंड बोले think about two reaction. Whenever I see chloroform KOH, always they are forming dichlorocarbene CCl2. In chloroform KOH, definitely alpha elimination, 1,1 elimination, they will form CCl2 dichlorocarbene, and dichlorocarbene depends whether the your reactant is phenol, that is carbolic acid, or aniline. If it is phenol, Reimer-Tiemann, salicylaldehyde. If it is aniline, or any 1 degree amine, aliphatic or aromatic, its carbylamine reaction, foul smell. It is a distinguishing test as well. Remember that. So, in both the two reactions, CCl2 is carbene, it is electrophile. Don't get confused that there is a lone pair, so it is nucleophile. No, carbon is just having 6 electrons in the valence shell, so it is electron deficient. It is neutral, highly unstable intermediate known as carbene, dichlorocarbene. Remember that. Okay, is this clear to all of you, my dear students? Yes, sir. Now, last but not least, 2 and 2, 4 reaction we have seen. Now, 2 more reaction. Br2KOH. Remember that whenever you see Br2KOH, don't get stuck only with one reaction. Br2KOH can do happy body reaction, that is Hoffmann bromamide degradation or Hoffmann bromide reaction or Hoffmann bromide rearrangement, as well as Br2KOH is haloform test, that is bromoform test. Number of times they have given the question in the examination that both the two reactions are taking place. I will give you that question and I will ask the answer, right? Now see, whenever 1 degree amide is being provided with Br2KOH, it will form KOBr, potassium hypobromite, KOBr. So it will, in happy body reaction, CO will get eliminated and you will get 1 degree amine. This is equally good for aliphatic as well as aromatic. Now my dear students, bromoform test, RCOCH3 or RCH OHCH3. Either of these two things are given, it will do Hoffmann bromamide degradation. RCOOKCHBr3, salt and water will be the product. Now, if these two reactions are there in your brain, then the question which has been asked in IIT, I am going to write down that question and that will be your homework, right? Try to answer that question. If you have seen lecture properly, you can do it. So you people are supposed to find out B. What is B? This is going to be rank deciding question. Remember that. RDQ for your RE-NEET 2026, right? I will tell you the answer in the chat section. Do it. Take care. Okay.